Hello, hello, testing. One. Check. Test. One. One. Check. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, testing. One. 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 Hello.
सा ऊपर है, ये एडजस्ट कर सकता ना?
Don't touch it. Just don't touch it.
No, then how do I adjust it? हमको अभी बोलना है good evening. I have to say now. Everybody let's enjoy the documentary that we made.
And the podium area will nahi, there'll be a person, Parag is assigning that to.
Okay.
If not, there'll be tissues in this.
ठीक है.
So we'll anyway keep that here, and we'll keep like some sort of like a baskety thing नीचे, so that people can like chuck whatever.
हाँ.
Because ये वैसे भी frame में दिख नहीं रहा है.
हाँ, इतना ही दिख रहा है.
ये नीचे ऊपर करना है.
नीचे ऊपर नहीं, इसको क्लीन करना है, वाइप करना है. तो ये कैसे करेंगे अपन? इसको वाइप कैसे करेंगे?
हाथ से या फिर कोई सॉक्स.
कोरोना वायरस सैनिटाइजर से स्प्रे करेंगे.
स्प्रे करेंगे.
करते हैं, चलता है,
चलता है.
रोको.
प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा ना.
सर ये वाला
आज के बाजू में दोनों आज के नाम है.
प्रत्येक होणार
be able to make it अकेले इनके सामने
The camera feed is this and the mic feed is this. Yeah, but check it out extra handheld mic. Okay, in case anybody on stage says they want to say a few words, they get handed a handheld mic and all the people listen. दोनों ऑडियो आता है मीनिंग यू कैन ट्रांजिशन मतलब एक से दूसरा कुछ कर सकते
फिर वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
हो
अभी रहने से बाद में दूसरा
हम लोग पोडियम में जब आए थे पोडियम का शॉट भी था पोडियम का माइक भी था हम लोग वाइड एंगल में आए थे वाइड एंगल में हो सकता है कि उनके हाथ में कोई माइक तो हमारे दो इनपुट्स हैं पोडियम का माइक भी चलता रहेगा और हैंड दोनों एक साथ टचिंग कर सकते हैं
यूनिवर्सली ये जो माइक सिस्टम है अपना ऑडियो जो माइक्स यहाँ पे जितने भी सराउंडेड है
वो जो भी इसमें जो भी इनपुट होगा वो सब दैट इज सॉर्टेड सो हाउ मेनी माइक्स डू वी हैव हैंडहेल्ड
वन
योर कैमरा यूज
दो है
मेन मास्टर ऑडियो
in any case people can check so
एनी
normal
माइक
we only give
एनी माइक विच विल
and they should pass it on so we'll be careful about that so in case another person needs it we'll just bring this one back get the other one and
मेरा
sanitize
जाता है
that is just in case nobody's gonna speak but in case they want to last minute say a few words
ना करे
इधर चालू किया मैंने
नहीं 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 उसमें नहीं ये वीडियोस के लिए
ओके ये वीडियोस के लिए रखने वाला है
इससे पीछे पे
ठीक है ठीक है
उगा क्या है उतना दिसत नाही
the mock-up of the ये will have it release but special cover का
रंजन 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 अच्छा तुम्हारा
हेलो 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 टेस्टिंग 1 1 1
फास्ट इंटरनेट है मेरा वाला मेरा मोबाइल का इंटरनेट है ना चलो 49 आ रहा है दोनों 49 है डाउनलोड भी अपलोड भी हेलो हेलो ठीक है आवाज
Itisha, how will you signal me?
I will give you a cue to start.
But is that a cue for me to pause and start, or
Pause and start.
5 seconds pause?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry? She has to look at me. She has to look at me. I'll give her a...
Where should I be? Like, should I be looking at the camera or
Me. For the cue.
for the? No, not for the cue. Where should I be facing?
The camera.
That's what. Am I supposed to alternate between the audience and the camera? Only camera? I only look at the camera, not the audiences. We have like 8 people, no?
Here. Yeah, I can do it from the middle, no? Yeah, both. बीच में से दिखता है. तो जैसे ये आप
Yeah.
बंद होगा ना, आप ये वाला चलाओ. उसके बाद I'll give you the cue. I'll give you the cue. Yes. Then the underwear. No, this one. I'm sorry. What happened? कुछ नहीं है.
ठीक है, we are start. The program is starting shortly.
Yeah. Then it comes the welcome video. इसके बाद welcome video और उसके बाद हाँ इसके बाद welcome video.
I didn't get my speech. Jyoti, you and I will do one more tomorrow. You and I will do a proper one tomorrow, no? Like a practice. You and I will do a proper practice also.
ये दोनों के मैसेजेस जो है, मैसेज वीडियो.
Welcome to the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, Mumbai, where this event is now being screened live from. I know you guys are not being able to be with us today in person, but we're happy to share this occasion with you. And welcome to all of our audiences present here today. And I extend my warmth also to all the audiences attending this from your homes. We've all had a tough year, a tough past 2 years, and an even tougher week. But it's only right that we commemorate a historic occasion as this, because we're commemorating not just 100 years of the CSMVS Museum, but 100 years also of the Tata collections at the museum. So without any further delay, I would request our Director of Galleries and General Administration, Mrs. Manisha Nene, to take over and welcome us all into this lovely evening.
Where are they?
Parag, we are not switching.
slide, then when you are giving her cue, that switching is there. Okay, that has to be more smoother.
Yes.
So
You
I
have to
mean,
do this. You don't do that. No, when I do this, this is.
no, you don't have to wait. Once she does this, you have to start taking.
But it is that when I did this, your light, your shot was cut.
It doesn't happen that way. Let me please explain. Do as I am saying. When you are able to see her on the screen, okay, you can see, you do this, that means is start. That means everything is ready. Again, you don't have to wait for 3-4 seconds. Because that is the delay which I don't want. Okay, मतलब वो हाँ दिखने वाले को ऐसा लगेगा ये आपकी खड़ी है 2-3 seconds. So we don't want that. So because here you will be able to see your slide 1, slide 2, and when you see her, यहाँ पे
When I select her, she should start.
when you see her, when you are able to see her, you are and she will start. Don't wait. Let's try this again. So let's do this again.
Stand where? Here. That will figure out. Okay.
Are we starting from the top? Itisha, I'll wait for your cue.
No, no.
Whatever the mistakes, हाँ ही ना make notes ना.
After program starts, program will start shortly. We are welcome you, right? And then we start. We are having this.
Sit there.
Then this camera. But we are playing some short after that.
No, that is what bad is. People are not liking this art.
People are not liking this angle. People are not liking this angle, but I'm quite okay with it. Also, 4K will be different lighting.
Yeah.
It is, no? Are you not happy?
Okay, also can somebody watch this on YouTube on their phone and see if the angle is not working? Krutika, can you watch it on YouTube? No, it's looking different on the screen. How is it looking on YouTube?
Are you ready?
Welcome you.
Welcome from the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya in Mumbai. It's quite sad that many of us couldn't be here in person, but that's fine if you're able to catch this event online. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this occasion of the CSMVS Centenary. We complete 100 years, and it's extra special because we don't just complete 100 years of the museum, we complete 100 years of the Tata bequest at the museum. So I know we've all had a very rough 2 years and an even tougher week, but it is a momentous occasion, a historic one, and it only makes sense to commemorate in this way. So without further delay, I would like to invite Mrs. Manisha Nene, our Director Galleries and General Administration, to launch us into this evening.
Hello and good evening everyone, and welcome to our Centenary program. I hope you all are having a great evening, and let us watch the short documentary that we have prepared for all of you.
Curiosity is the single driving force for knowledge. Knowledge that can truly change the world. The Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya is a legacy that has thrived and survived. Indeed, lived to tell the tale every moment. It has continued to nurture this curiosity for the last 100 years. In 2022, as we bring in the museum's centenary year, it's a time to celebrate its contribution in cherishing our heritage, celebrating communities, preserving the arts, building connections, and conserving our legacy.
The concept of the museum is changing. As the museum evolves and grows in popularity, it becomes more accountable to the different communities living in the city. The Museum of the Future will be a community space where people can see their identity in terms of culture.
Thank you, Mrs. Manisha Nene, for that introduction. And I hope we all got a better sense of what the museum has been up to, not just in the past 100 years, but in the past decade, which has been especially crucial given the changing times that we're in. Taking just from that, I now invite our Director General, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, to give his opening address and his welcome address for the evening.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you to the Centenary commemorative event, and I hope you have a great evening ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mukherjee. That was quite hopeful, and we do look forward to the bicentenary just as much as everybody here at the museum. Which has evoked so much public curiosity, and all of you are able to watch us live today in exactly that sentiment. Setting the tone for the bicentenary, I would now like to invite our chairman, Mr. Eknath Shirsagar. So may I please welcome you to the podium to share your thoughts.
Good evening to one and all. I welcome you to this momentous occasion with us. I hope you have a great evening ahead.
The CSMVS research and publication program has been a rigorous one. We are committed to creating and disseminating new knowledge on our collections and art history through books, catalogs, our research journal, and thematic newsletters. Today, we will be releasing 4 publications that have been variously supported by Bank of America, Citi, and Praful and Shilpa Shah. I request our chairman, Mr. Shirsagar, Director General, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, and our director, Manisha Nene, to come on stage to do the honors. The first book that we released today is titled Amru Shataka and the Lives of Indian Love Poems. This has been authored by Nachiket Chanchani and Janabi Barua Chanchani with a foreword from our chairman, Shri Eknath Shirsagar. The Amru Shataka is a 17th century creation of a collection of 100 love poems that have been admired by South Asian literary communities for more than a millennium. All 100 illustrations from the manuscript feature in the book, allowing readers to immerse in a visual treat akin to flipping through the original work, which is part of the CSMVS collection. The book has been supported by Bank of America. The second book that we released today is titled The Lost Stupa of Kahujodaro, an attempt at reconstruction. This has been authored by Sabyasachi Mukherjee with a foreword from our trustee and eminent art historian, Dr. Devangana Desai. The book is a true labor of love. Mr. Mukherjee has been studying this collection in the museum for many years amidst his vast and complicated administrative and leadership responsibilities. The book comments on Buddhism in Sindh, archaeological remnants from the region, artistic inspirations that led to the construction of the stupa. This book has been supported by Praful and Shilpa Shah for the Centenary. We are also releasing 2 portfolios today that feature selected treasures of Tanjore paintings and miniature paintings to celebrate our collections that were acquired several decades back and as recently as 2019. Each folio has 10 beautifully set frames that celebrate the rigor and elegance of Indian painting from 2 entirely different styles. The Tanjore portfolio has been supported by Citi, and the miniature portfolio has been supported by Bank of America. On this momentous occasion, one of the long-standing admirers and patrons of our museum, Dr. Harsh Dahejia, has written a book titled Musings of the Museum, the Centenary of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, which has been published by Niyogi Books. We will also be releasing this today. I invite Dr. Dahejia on stage to join and release the books. Thank you, Dr. Dahejia. We are particularly happy that we have Mr. Abhijit Bhansode, Director, Mumbai General Post Office, with us today, representing Srimati Veena Srinivasan, Chief Postmaster General of Mumbai and Goa Regional Offices. To commemorate our centenary, we will be releasing a special cover with the Grade 1 Heritage Building on it. I request our Chairman, Director General, and Mr. Bhansode to release the cover. Thank you, everyone. In the last couple of decades, the museum has forged wonderful partnerships with global institutions, museums, universities, and cultural organizations. Today, we have 2 very special messages from our closest friends, Dr. Eberhard Fischer, Director Emeritus of the Rietberg Museum, with Johannes Bells, its Deputy Director, and Dr. Hartwig Fischer, Director of the British Museum. We will see their messages now.
Greetings. I'm Hartwig Fischer, Director of the British Museum. On behalf of all of my colleagues here in London, it is my great pleasure to send our warmest congratulations to the trustees and to all our wonderful colleagues at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya on the occasion of your centenary. CSMVS is an outstanding institution, and it has been an honor for the British Museum to collaborate with you. With collegial enthusiasm, we have followed your development and much admire what you have achieved under Mr. Mukherjee's great leadership, opening your museum to an ever-growing number of people from all walks of life, and especially to children and young people, and communicating so successfully with your local, national, and global audiences. Together, we launched India and the World, a History in 9 Stories. Enjoy the rest of today's celebration, and once again, our warmest, heartfelt congratulations for all you have achieved.
A superb special exhibition on this painter, Nainsuk. It was possible because the museum possesses the finest and worldwide seen the largest collection of works by this eminent painter. It was a wonderful show, and I shall always treasure that I was invited at the opening ceremony by lighting the lamp together with my wife Barbara. Thank you, Mr. Mukherjee. I will always praise the CSMVS Museum, wishing the museum, its director, and its excellent staff all the very best.
No, it continues. She's not playing the whole film? No, she hasn't finished playing this video where Eberhard speaks. They fast forwarded it. Okay. We will now hear Dr. Saryu Doshi as the chief guest of this evening. Dr. Doshi is an art historian, academic, and curator known for her erudition in Indian miniature paintings and Jain art. She is the founder of the National Gallery of Modern Art and a former pro-term chairperson of the Lalit Kala Academy. But most importantly, Dr. Doshi has minutely observed the trajectory of the CSMVS, acting as an advisor, critic, and a mother figure to its research initiatives. Till date, she painstakingly edits the CSMVS Research Journal, and her conversations with the museum curatorial staff across generations is a great blessing. And most importantly, she's only 10 years younger than the museum.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. It is indeed a matter of pride and pleasure for me to be here today to give the centenary address on this wonderful occasion of the completion of 100 years of this museum, known variously as the Conservation Museum, thereafter the Chhatrapati Shivaji, and today generally referred to it as the CSMVS Museum. I was indeed very honored when Dr. Mukherjee approached me and requested me to give this inaugural address on this occasion. And I was, I must say, very flattered and at the same time rather surprised, because I am not an eminent public figure, nor am I a renowned scholar. And so I was wondering why he had chosen to ask me. I told him I would let him know sometime later. And interestingly, a few days later, when I was sitting with the staff of the museum, we were working on a project, and the subject came up, and I said, well, I am not sure whether I will accept him of this.
It was well done, huh? It was definitely very well done.
Good evening, everyone. It is indeed a matter of the one of research and one of redesigning. But she sort of turned her attention to the sort of little used, lesser used spaces of the museum. She designed.
Well done, huh? It was definitely very well done.